Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to find all 20 field guide pages here in the library annex in Hogwarts Legacy. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So to get our first page, we're going to head over here to the library annex and click on the divination classroom flue flame. Now, once taking that flue flame, you're going to spawn in looking at these stairs. All we're going to want to do is push to the top of this staircase. Once we get up here, we'll have a ladder that drops down. Go ahead and climb to the top of this ladder. And once you get to the top of the ladder, turn around. Walk over here into this half circle, go ahead and use Revelio, and you will get your first page. Now for our next two pages, we're actually going to go right back to the same flue flame we just took, the divination classroom, just to save ourselves a little bit of time. And once you're there, instead of going up the staircase this time, we're going to turn around and go through this door. Now once you're in this room, you guys will see that we have this huge open area. You're going to have a page that's flying around in here, so go ahead and cast Revelio. And you guys can see it's down there currently, so it's going to fly around down there. It's going to work its way up here. I'm going to go ahead and switch to where I can have Accio. And once it flies up here, which it's happening right now, we can lock onto it, use Accio, and get this field guide page. Now, our next one's going to be just to this room to our right. So as we get down this hallway, we're going to turn right here. We're going to have this door. The way to open this, we're going to press X to reveal, and I'm going to show you the symbols. So the first one we want is like the whooper bird looking thing. So 1, 2, 3. So hit that 3 times. And then we want the 3-headed snake on this one. So 1, 2. So 3 on this one, 2 on the right, and then go ahead and open this door. Once this door opens, we're going to go inside and head up the staircase, to which we're going to have another door. And once we're inside, go ahead and use Revelio. And you'll be able to get your next page. For the next page, we're going to go back to the library annex, and we're going to take this central hall flue flame. Now, after taking this flue flame, you're going to spawn in looking at this giant unicorn statue. We're going to go upstairs. So we're going to head up this stairs right here, and then we're going to go up these stairs right here all the way up to the top. And then we're going to turn right, to which we're going to have another staircase. And once we get to the top of this staircase, you're going to want to turn right, and you're going to see this cool painting on the wall over here. There's 3 of them. We're going to go ahead and use Revelio, and we're going to get a field guide page right here. Now for our next 5 pages, we're going to head back to the central hall flue flame. We're going to show you how to get all 5 of these really quick. So once you get to the central hall flue flame, we're going to come right down here to this statue, and we're going to have 2 flying pages, one on the right side of the statue and one on the left. I'll start on the left. It should be flying around this staircase here, so you guys can see it's located right here. Go ahead and use Accio. Now we're going to head back over on the other side of the statue, and there should be one flying around over here, so you guys can see it's right here. There's just 2 field guide pages flying around the room, so you should be able to find these pretty easily. So that'll be our second one. Our next one's going to be at this statue right in the middle that we came down to. So go ahead and use Revelio on the other side, so you guys can use Revelio here. Get your third one right here. Now, after grabbing the main statue one, we're going to head left, and we're going to go right up here to where we're going to have a dragon statue. So we can come up to this dragon statue. We're going to use Confringo, and that's going to give us our next page. Now, after getting this page, we're going to turn around and head back down the staircase, and we're going to go left and down this staircase, and then we're going to take a right, which we're going to come across a locked door. So it's a level 1 unlock. We're going to go ahead and unlock this door. And once you get this door unlocked, we're going to go inside. And once you're inside, you're going to see another statue. We're going to use Levioso on this statue. And we're going to get our next page. Now for our next page, we're going to head right back over to the central hall flue flame just to save us a little bit of time. And you guys may have noticed in the last couple pages that we had a moth frame down here. So we'll come down here. And once we get down here, you guys can take a right. And you guys will see right here on the right side, we have a moth frame. However, you can't just do this one regularly, so you actually have to talk to Lenora, who is a side quest here. Now, once you start talking to Lenora, she's going to go through some dialogue. You can listen to this if you haven't done this side quest yet, and you can just say you'll have a look, and once she's done talking, you can complete this moth frame. So now that she's done talking, we're going to use Lumos on this painting, which will make the moth available, and we're going to turn right and go right over here down this staircase. We're going to take a left, and in this little area, you guys will see we have our moth. We'll use Lumos to grab the moth. We'll go right back up the stairs. Right back over to our moth frame and go ahead and throw the moth in the painting. And you'll get your next field guide page. Now to collect our next 2 pages, we're going to head down to the greenhouses. So go ahead and take the greenhouses flue flame. And once you do, our first one's going to be located on this giant tree that's right next to us. So I believe it's on the other side here. But when you get to this tree, just use Revelio. And here it is. You guys can see right in front of the tree. We'll get our first one here. Now, after grabbing this one, we're going to turn right, and you guys will notice that we have a door right here. We're going to go through this door, We're going to head down the stairs, and right here in front of this tree, we're going to have our second field guide page in the greenhouses. So you can snag this one here and you're done here. Now to get our next page, we're going to head over to the library flue flame. So go ahead and take the library flue flame. And once you do, we're actually going to have a page that's flying around this room. So we can start down here. If you're lucky, it'll be flying right in front of you. If not, just look around. You guys can use Revelio to see where it's at. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and use Accio, grab that one. Now our next page is actually a moth frame. So we're going to turn around and we're going to go up this staircase here right beside us. And once we make it to the top of this staircase, we're going to go to the back right side of the library. So we're going to come right over here and we're going to go all the way to the back right. And once we get back here, we're going to find a moth frame. So you guys can see it's right here. I'm going to use Lumos. And then we're going to go all the way back to the staircase. We'll go right back to where we just came from. And over here near the staircase, you're going to have a podium. So there's a podium that's right here with the moth on it. We'll go ahead and grab this moth. And we're going to bring it right back over here to our moth frame. Throw it inside. And once you do so, you'll get your next field guide page. Now our next two pages are going to be found in the restricted section. So we're going to go back over to the library flue flame just to save us a little bit of time. And once we're here, we're going to head toward the restricted section. So we'll go left. And we'll take a right and right through this gate here. And we're just going to work our way all the way to the bottom of the restricted section. So we'll go down the staircase. We'll take a left. Go all the way to the back here. And once we get to the back, we're going to have another staircase we're going to head down. And once you get down to the bottom of this staircase, we're just going to turn left right here. Go ahead and use Revelio, and you'll get your next page right here. Now, after collecting this page, we're going to continue to head down into the restricted section even further. So we'll go to the back of this room. We're going to go through this door. And then you're going to come across another staircase. Once you get to the bottom of this staircase, you guys will see another statue. We want to make sure that we use Levioso on this statue. So lock on, use Levioso, and you will get your final field guide page in the restricted section. Now to get our last couple pages, we're actually going to head down to the potions classroom flue flame. So go ahead and take that flue flame. And once you do, you'll spawn in looking at these double doors. We're going to turn around, go through this arch and immediately turn right. And you guys will see this giant statue here. Go ahead and use Revelio here. And you'll get your next field guide page. Now, after collecting this one, we're going to turn back around and we're going to go back through those double doors that we spawned in looking at. And once we go through these doors, we're going to go through this open door here and into the potions classroom. And we're going to go all the way to the back to the teacher's desk. And as you guys can see right here next to the table, use Revelio and you will get your next field guide page. Now, after grabbing this page, we're going to go back to the entrance of the potions classroom and we're going to go back out the door. And once you go out the door, we're going to turn right and go down this giant spiral staircase. And once you get to the bottom of the staircase, we're going to take a left, to which we'll have another door. We'll go through that door and we're going to go all the way to the end of this hallway. And once you get towards the end of the hallway, on your right, you guys will find another moth frame. So we're going to go back to putting on Lumos here. Use Lumos in front of the moth frame. And once you do, we're going to turn left and continue to go toward the end of the hallway. And once we go through both of these arches on our right, you guys will see this giant ogre or troll. And the moth will be on top of the frame here. We'll grab that moth. Bring him back to the frame. And go ahead and throw him back into the moth frame. And once you do, you'll get your next field guide page. Now, after completing this one, we only have one left. We're going to turn left here and go back to where we got the moth. And instead of looking on the right here, we're going to look on the left. We're going to have another door. It's a puzzle. So we'll go ahead and reveal the puzzle. We'll come to the left side here. We're going to go ahead and change this twice. So 1, 2, you guys should have this giant animal thing here, whatever that is. And then we're going to come back over here and just click it once. We'll have the unicorn. And once you do that, you should be able to get in the door. And once the door opens, you guys will see this giant painting here. Go ahead and use Revelio. And you will get your 20th and final field guide page. But that's how to get all 20 field guide pages here in the library annex in Hogwarts Legacy. Hopefully this helps some of you guys out. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.